Fewer commercial buildings are being built in the Beaumont-Port Arthur area compared to this time last year. A report from McGraw Hill Construction shows only $600,000 worth of construction contracts were awarded this February in the Hardin, Jefferson, and Orange County area. Last February, almost $6.5 million in contracts were awarded, which local contractor says still isn't very much. Fox 4's Lauren Huet reports Southeast Texas contractors have seen commercial building decrease since 2010.
Mike White is the executive director of the Associated General Contractors of Southeast Texas. He says since 2010, fewer and fewer commercial buildings are being built.
As far as commercial contracting building, we're down into the numbers of the 80s, which was the worst time we had since the recession.
White says some commercial contractors have quit.
Our guys are hungry. They're bidding jobs, they're bidding them tight and close, and they have been for 3 years. You can get better prices now than you could have got probably the previous 10 years.
White says businesses want to invest in Southeast Texas, but are waiting for several projects to be approved. Projects that are taking longer than expected.
And part of the deal is they're waiting to see, is the pipeline going to be Canadian, is the president going to sign off on that? Is the president going to sign off on the deepening widening project? When are they going to permit Golden Pass? That's a lot of jobs.
White also says negative stories about Southeast Texas don't help.
Something negative happened at this school district, something at this one. And that's what companies see. Why do I want to come to Beaumont? All you ever hear is about the problems of BISD.
But White says Southeast Texas has everything a business needs. Access to shipping ports, the interstate, and water. The drought hasn't affected Southeast Texas nearly as much as other areas.
I'm a firm believer in 10 years you won't even recognize Southeast Texas. But are we going to grow now?
A question White hopes is answered soon. In Beaumont, Lauren Huet, Fox 4 News.
White says businesses are waiting to see if several projects will be approved in Southeast Texas, including the Keystone XL pipeline, the Golden Pass LNG plant, and the deepening and widening of the Neches Waterway.